mean by this is a harder concept? This kind of change of being connected with Jesus and actually being a minister and Him working through me, as it said back here, the God-led church, how about the God-led person, is the conduit and extension of the ministry of Jesus in the world. Are you an extension of Jesus in your family? Are you an extension of His words, of His actions in your family, at work, among your relationships? I mean, if so, what comes out of your mouth has to change. Your purposes have to change. Your motivations change. Your whole reason why you do it, what you do in your leisure time changes, etc., etc. How you spend your money changes. Everything. I mean, eventually, it will all come under what He really wants us and purpose for us in heaven to do on earth will change. That's the keys to the kingdom, is this relationship. And to me, this is now it's starting to rub. Up to this point, it might have been pretty okay. This is rubbing now. Where are we at? How are we living our lives? William Tyndale says the church is the one institution that exists for those outside. Most institutions, most clubs, most organizations exist for its own self. Businesses exist for pretty much itself. The church is the only institution that exists for those outside. And then He ordered His disciples not to tell anyone that He was the Messiah. Interesting. Now Peter says, "You're the Christ, the Son of the Most High. Oh, flesh and blood didn't reveal it to you, but my Father in heaven. Now, I'm going to give you the keys of the kingdom. But wait. Don't tell anyone that I'm the Messiah." What? How do you keep it silent, man? From that time on. Say from that time on.
From that time on.
From that time on, all of a sudden the relationship with Jesus changed with them. He opened His heart to them in a different way, to God's plan. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to His disciples that He must go to Jerusalem, suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, but that He must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. All of a sudden, He laid out for them the plan of what was going to happen in His life on the earth. The God-led church follows the Spirit's timing. This is the Spirit's timing. And we need to follow the Spirit's timing in this church.
Amen.
What's the Spirit's timing? What time is it? What time is it in your life? What time is it in this church? The God-led church follows the Spirit's timing. Follows Jesus' teachings. This is His teaching. This is what's going to happen, friend. And the Father's heart. And here is the Father's heart of redemption for the world. Because it's Jesus when He went to the cross and when He rose from the dead. That's the Father's heart, to give us salvation. So the God-led church follows the Spirit's timing, Jesus' teachings, and the Father's heart. Do you find that Jesus' instructions and teachings are easy to follow? Or do you find that they are difficult to grasp and apply? Share a story when it's been difficult to follow and when it's been easy to follow, or maybe easier to follow Jesus' teachings, timing, and God's heart. Why at times is it so hard to follow Jesus? Because this is the reality that we got to deal with to move forward.